Hello everyone, happy Sunday. Welcome back to Clues by Sam. I didn't post yesterday on Saturday, although I tried to record. I was just feeling too sick and a little bit depressed. I deal with depression, so lots of things going on. And yeah, couldn't post yesterday, but I think I'm gonna post both videos today because I am gonna play the hard one from yesterday as well. And if you're new here, Clues by Sam is a daily puzzle that grows in difficulty along the week. So today we have this brutal one, which is the second to last hardest one that we can get. I don't recommend starting with this one, but if you need any help, I'm gonna be solving and explaining the logic as I go, so hopefully I can help you if you need. And hopefully I can also be entertaining. Let's start. So we have Bonnie today telling us that both instants in row 1 are connected. Bonnie is in row 1 and she's an instant, so that means that the second instant is going to be connected to her. And there's 2 people connected to her, 4 people total in that row, so that makes Eric, who is not connected to Bonnie, a criminal. And we get our second clue from Eric telling us that only one of the 2 criminals in row 2 is above Sam. So above Sam, there's one person in row 2, a criminal, and there's a second criminal in row 2, so same situation as row 1. Now, Ivan says that no instants in column C are in row 1. So in row 1, there's one person in column C, Diane, and that means that she has to be a criminal, which makes Akira her opposite an innocent. Now we don't need Ivan's clue, or I'm gonna leave Eric's clue here because it tells me about the second criminal in row 2. Diane says that exactly 2 of the 3 criminals neighboring Paula are above Wanda. So Paula has 2 people. Paula has 3 people above Wanda who neighbor her. One of them is Ivan, who is already a criminal. So that means that she needs a second criminal among the 2 other people that neighbor her above Wanda. And there's 3 criminals total neighboring Paula. So one more among the 5 other people neighboring her. So I'm gonna leave that clue to remind me of that there. Akira now says that exactly 2 of Terry's 4 criminal neighbors also neighbor Rose. So Terry and Rose share 2 criminal neighbors, and one of them is also shared with Paula. So that means that the one not shared with Paula but shared by Rose and Terry has to be the second criminal. So that was a lot of if the text help here, but it's a lot of different clues to put together. And we also know now that Terry has 4 criminal neighbors and 4 innocent ones total. One that says that Logan is one of Mary's 6 criminal neighbors. So Logan is a criminal and Mary has 6 total. So we're gonna leave that there as well. Logan says that Vince is one of Sam's 5 criminal neighbors. So Vince is a criminal and Sam has 5. So a lot of totals. And a lot of, I guess, cross referencing of the people who are shared by whom. Because Mary has 6 criminal neighbors. Sam has 5 criminal neighbors, and so far there's 3 revealed. So 2 more. Do we know something about Rose? No, we know something about Terry. Terry has 4 criminal neighbors. 3 criminals neighbor Paula. So let me think about it this way. We know the total for Mary. Oh, Mary shares. Yo, this is brutal. Because I would like to go from Paula here if I made both Jerry and Karen instants, because we know there's 2 instants in row 2. Paula would have to have a criminal here, but if she has a criminal here, then everybody else that neighbors her is gonna be an innocent. What does that do? For Terry, for example. Because Terry has 2 criminals already, right? He has Wanda and a second one shared with Paula here, so that's 2. He could have 2 more down here in row 5. The thing is that we know about Sam's total as well. And Sam has 2 more. One of which could be Rose. But then Rose will be shared with Mary. Mary has 6. Let me go through Mary now. Because Mary has 8 neighbors total. 6 of which are criminals. 6 of which are criminals. 2 of which are innocents. If those 2 innocents are here, Gus and Jerry in row 2, that will make Karen a criminal, first of all. But second of all of the other neighbors that Mary has would be criminal. And Mary would have to be innocent herself because Sam is her opposite. But the thing is that now Paula has too many criminals neighboring her. Like, way too many, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's supposed to have 3 only. So we know that these 2 couldn't be both innocents. That's one thing. If both of them... Oh, they can't both be criminals because there's only 2 criminals in row 2. They can't both be innocents, so they have to be opposites. I like that I'm not that sure about it, but assuming that this is true, where's the second innocent in row 2? It has to be Karen, who doesn't give me a new clue. So I have to go somewhere from there. And that somewhere is knowing that Mary has to have a second innocent neighboring her. Can that second innocent be? Sam has 5 criminal neighbors. And Terry has 4. Can we make Paula the less innocent neighbor for Mary? If I do, again, Paula ends up with more criminals than she should unless Jerry is an innocent. Terry is fine. Let me try to make, for example, if I try to make Kita a criminal here, then we know that everybody else has to be an innocent neighboring Paula. And that would give Mary her second innocent neighbor, Terry here. So Sam would have to be a criminal, which would make Mary an innocent. So that's okay. for Paula? Is that okay for Terry? 1, 2, 3. It's okay for Terry. Is it okay for Mary? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Paula would have to be a criminal, so now Terry has his 4. So far, everybody is good with Kita being a criminal. I assume the same would happen for Uma, so I don't have to really worry about her. But if I make, for example, Xena a criminal, like, can I make Jerry a criminal? And then everybody else in Neighbors Paula is innocent again. So that would force Paula, Sam, and Rose to be criminals for Mary. And Terry is fine. So that's not exactly me making Rose an innocent. Forces Terry, Paula, and Sam to be a criminal because of Mary. And everybody else enables Paula to be an innocent. So Paula has 3 criminals. Mary has 6. And Terry is gonna have his 4. Who am I supposed to be looking at? 2 of Terry's 4 criminal neighbors also neighbor Rose. I have to ignore Rose, I think. Maybe Zane couldn't be a criminal. Or Paula, because have I made Paula an innocent ever? If I make her an innocent, then everybody, yeah, I can't make her an innocent, because if I do that, then both Terry and Jerry have to be criminals for Mary. And now Paula automatically has more criminals. Am I right? If Paula is an innocent, does Jerry have to be an innocent? A criminal? I don't think so, because if Paula is an innocent, Jerry is an innocent. And Sam is a criminal. It works for Mary. Like, this works for Mary, and it works for Paula. So I'm wrong there. Terry would have his 4 criminals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Hmm. Who is impossible here? Mary being a criminal, maybe? Because if she's a criminal, then Sam is her second innocent neighbor, which would force Paula, Terry, and Rose to be criminals, and now does Paula have too many? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, Jerry has to be an innocent for Paula. But that's okay. That's okay for Mary. Mary has only 2 innocents. It's okay for Paula, who has only 3 criminals. If Keith and Uma are both innocents, Terry has space for 4. So I'm not sure. If I'm not sure, I'm gonna go back and read the clues that I have again. because I might be missing something that I shouldn't. So Akita says exactly 2 of Terry's 4 criminal neighbors also neighbor Rose. Okay, Terry has 4 criminal neighbors. We don't know about Rose. Exactly 2 of the 3 criminals neighboring Paula are above Wanda. So Paula has 3 criminals. Okay. One of the 2 criminals in row 2 is above Sam, so there's a second criminal in row 2. And Vince is one of Sam's 5 criminal neighbors. Oh, I forgot about Sam completely. So that's it. I wasn't even looking at Sam. Oh, I made so many scenarios. And now I haven't looked at Sam for a while. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, that's not something I really want to do again. Logan is one of Mary's 6 criminal neighbors. So I was forgetting about Sam, who has to have 2 more criminal neighbors. And Sam shares a lot of neighbors with Terry. So can I make Mary Paula both criminals for Sam? Which would make Sam, Terry, and Zena innocents for Sam and Rose. Now Mary has too many innocents. But who's breaking who here? Is it Mary or is it Paula? If I make Paula an innocent, that forces Sam to be a criminal. And Terry and Rose. So now Sam has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Zena is forced to be an innocent. And everybody else here is forced to be an innocent because of Paula. Now Terry has too many innocents neighboring him and not enough criminals. So that was Paula being an innocent. And we don't get a new clue. Wow. Wow. Okay, but now we know that Sam has only 1 more criminal neighbor. And if that criminal neighbor is Mary, it breaks because Mary would have her second innocent neighbor be Sam, which would force both Rose and Terry to be criminals, and now Sam has so many criminals that he shouldn't. So Sam has to be a criminal now, with Mary being an innocent. And Sam gives us a new clue. Only 1 column has exactly 2 criminals. Well, it is in column B. It could be column A, could it? No, it couldn't. Because if it were, Paula would have too many criminals neighboring her. For Mary having her 2 innocents. So it can be column A. Can it be column C? And if it is it 2 criminals? 2 criminals. if it is. Is it okay for Sam now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Terry has 3. But then Paula would have Kita or Uma be a criminal, which would make Terry have his last criminal. And we would end up with 2 columns that have 2 criminals, column C and column D. Both of them have 2 criminals. So it can't be done that way. It can't be column C. It can't be column A, and it sure isn't column B, so that means that column D is it. And if column D is it can't be Kita or Uma, can it? Because if it is Kita or Uma, then Terry and Jerry both have to be innocents for Paula. Kita has to be innocent for Paula. Gus and Rose. And now Terry's 4 criminal neighbors are solved. So Zena would also be an innocent, and that would give the same situation as we had before. So Zane has to be a criminal, and if Zane is a criminal, then Uma, Zena, and Kita are all innocents, which gives column C a 3rd criminal for Paula, so that's good. So Zane has to be a criminal, okay? Why am I so unsure of everything today? So that being said, Terry has his 4 criminals, so everybody else that neighbors him is an innocent. Okay, we get a new clue from Kita. There are more innocent clerks than innocent painters. Okay. So we have 3 painters and 3 clerks. 2 clerks are revealed, Kita and Paula, and we have our 3rd clerk, Jerry, who is not revealed. And we have 3 painters, Ivan and Logan, both of which are criminals, and the 3rd one, Gus, who is not revealed yet. So we have to have more innocent clerks. So far we have 1 innocent clerk. And if the last clerk is a criminal, that would make 1 innocent painter, because the 2 single people from each profession who are left are opposites. So if Jerry is a criminal because he's a clerk, he would make Gus a painter innocent, and we would have the same number of innocents in each profession. So we know that Jerry has to be an innocent and Gus is a criminal. I explained that in the worst possible way. Now Paula needs a last criminal who has to be Terry, and that makes Mary have to have Rose as her last innocent neighbor. So that was terrible, terrible, terrible. Very quick, in my opinion. And very low percentage, but not as low as I thought it was gonna be for a brutal one. But very nice puzzle. And I'm gonna leave this one here for today. I was really having trouble there interpreting some of the clues. Not really like me. Often I do have an easy time, but sometimes the way things are written down are a little more confusing. And that's perfectly fine to have trouble reading things. It doesn't mean that you're dumb or anything. Me telling that to myself. It's perfectly fine to have trouble with different aspects of the game and to not be always on the same level in each day. Like I said, today I'm sick, so that might be affecting my judgment as well. I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully the hard one from yesterday, if you want to watch that. Bye bye.